As a working professional, the biggest challenge that we face every single day, which holds us back from becoming fitter and healthier, is time. We don't have enough time because we have to spend a significant amount of time in our offices. Then we need time for our family. Then we need time for our friends, and so on and so forth. But we also understand that health is super, super important and are willing to spend some time on that health aspect. But how to do it? When we go and research online, we see there are so many types of exercises, and most of the people are talking about going to the gym 6 days, 7 days a week, which seems like an impossible thing to do. But what if I tell you that you don't need to go 6 to 7 days a week to become fitter and healthier and live a much higher quality of life? In this video, I'm going to share the exact workout plan which I have been following for the last 15 months, which has helped me lose 15 kgs of body weight. And whatever I'm going to tell you in this video is also backed by science and research. If you look at British Journal of Sports Medicine, it has a meta-analysis titled "Muscle Strengthening Activities Are Associated with Lower Risk and Mortality in Major Non-Communicable Diseases." And this report clearly highlights that if we are able to work out somewhere between 30 to 60 minutes every single week, that will bring down all-cause mortality, cardiovascular diseases, and diabetes by a significant percentage, which should be doable for most of us, right? And if you're wondering how much you should be working out to see some muscle growth, there's another study which highlights that if you're able to do somewhere between 1 to 4 sets every single week, you will be able to see 64% of the maximum gains possible. And if you increase the sets from 1 to 4 to 5 to 9, you would be able to see almost 84% of the maximum gains possible. So if we are able to design an exercise routine which has 9 to 10 sets per muscle per week, we would not only be able to see the health benefits, but also be able to see a significant growth in muscle volume. Now, in order to understand which exercise we should exactly be picking up in the gym, we need to understand the type of exercises. There are basically two types of exercises. The first type is a compound exercise. A compound exercise is an exercise where multiple joints are involved when you're performing that exercise. And because multiple joints are involved in that exercise targets various muscle groups. For example, when you're doing a bench press, you are targeting chest, shoulder, and triceps all at the same time. If you are doing squats, you're targeting both glutes and quads at the same time. If you're doing a pull-up exercise, you're targeting all the muscles of your back along with your shoulder and your arms. And the second kind of exercises are isolation exercises, which target a single muscle group. For example, if you're doing a bicep curl, it will only target your biceps. If you're doing a tricep extension, it will only target your triceps. If you're doing a shoulder press, it is only targeting your shoulders. Clearly, if we are able to include compound exercises in each of our gym sessions 2 to 3 times a week, we would be able to hit that 5 to 9 sets requirement as it was stated in the report, which not only will help us with the health benefits, but will also help us grow our muscles in a much better way. Here is what I have been practicing. I started with squats to target my quads and glutes. I started doing it at home where I was doing 3 sets of 10 repetitions each in the beginning. And as my strength increased, I started increasing the number of repetitions in every single set. And I switched to barbells when I started going to the gym regularly. After 1 or 2 months, when I had enough strength, I also included leg extensions in my schedule. In order to target all the back muscles, I bought a pull-up bar and did as many repetitions as possible. As my strength increased and I started going to the gym, that is when I added lat pull down and horizontal rows to my schedule as well. In order to target my chest, shoulder, and triceps, I started with push-ups. I did as many repetitions as I could do in 3 sets. As my strength increased and I started going to the gym, that is when I started doing bench press, and I kept on increasing the weights as my strength kept on increasing. So just to summarize, every single day I was doing 3 exercises. I was doing pull-ups, I was doing push-ups, and I was doing squats. And as my strength increased and I started going to the gym, I kept on increasing weight while also adding 1 or 2 more exercises for each of these compound movements. To give some more attention to some of the smaller muscles like biceps, triceps, and shoulders, since I was visiting the gym 3 days a week, generally on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, so I added tricep extensions on Monday, I added bicep curls on Wednesday, and shoulder press on Friday. There are few more things you should keep in mind before you start working out, and these things will help prevent injury and give you maximum gains possible. Number one is that you should warm up for at least 5 to 10 minutes. I prefer running at a moderate pace on a treadmill before I start my workout session. Number two is to focus on full range of motion and going slow and steady. If you go fast and you do half range of motion, you might get injured while also not getting the benefit of muscle growth. Increase your weights very gradually in the gym. You don't have to increase weights every single week. The way muscle growth happens is through progressive overload, and increasing weights is not the only way to see that progressive overload. If you are able to increase your rep count from, let's say, 10 to 11, that will itself increase your muscle growth. If you're able to go from 3 sets of an exercise to 4 sets of an exercise, that will also help you see a growth in your muscle. If you're able to slow down and control your movements even better, that will also strain your muscles and help them grow better. And of course, by increasing weights, you will also be able to see that growth. You must include a few minutes of stretching exercises after your workout or before you work out, as you prefer. If you're not able to get a good quality sleep every single day, your muscle growth and your health will suffer despite a good quality food, all that walking and all that gym session. Whenever you feel the slightest of discomfort, take a break. Don't overexert yourself. Hoping this helps. Let me know if you have any questions in the comment box below. This is Vivek signing off. Like, subscribe, share, and take care.